How's it going, YouTube? You already know what it is. It's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, your favorite streamer's favorite streamer, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator, TitoKMF. You see, that's me, the guy right here. That's me. And today, we're just going to be giving my thoughts on Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Just 100% of the game. You can find the entire VOD up on YouTube, as well as it broken up into parts, as well as you'll be able to find the VODs as well on this YouTube channel. So I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts on the overall game, as well as some theories as to what to expect from Marvel Spider-Man going forward. But before we do that, I think it's only appropriate that we get into the proper attire. There we go. Much better. Haha. All right. Now that everyone's all good to go, let's go ahead and talk about Marvel Spider-Man 2. Wow. Let's just start right there. Wow. What a game, man. What an absolute fun ride it was on. From the very beginning of the game, the anticipation, I was afraid would kind of temper my expectations, water them down even, because I had such lofty expectations of the first game, from the first game, it being my game of the year that year. It's just an incredible year, or at least one of them for sure, because I believe actually God of War was my game of the year. But regardless, I just thought this game was just incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. I expected no less from this sequel. I got more. This is going to be your beginning of the. By the way, no need for spoiler warning right now, but I will tell you. Don't worry, I will tell you. All right, but yeah, the entirety of the game is fantastic. I mean, I would say the entirety of the game, you're probably, at least as far as the main story is concerned, I love the way they kind of broke it up between Miles and Peter, right? So the main story is probably 60 to 70% Peter, and I would say about 30% Miles. But I will say that when it comes to all the side content, it's actually quite the reverse. It feels like Miles is really driving a lot of the side quests and side content, which in this game, it fills out completely. No side quest feels tedious. No side story feels meaningless or anything like that. Every single side story gave me a more than satisfying ending, and in a lot of ways kind of blew my expectations out of the water with a lot of the references, cameos, revelations, gameplay, scenes, puzzles, everything you can imagine. A lot of this game's side content really delivered to bolster up an already incredible main story. Pretty obvious how amazing this game is. But saying that the travel in this game, the traversal across the map is incredible would be an understatement. At no point in this entirety of the game did I feel bothered to go from point A to point B. It felt real and interactive, and it felt immersive and engaging. Every single thing that I did in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it comes to traversal felt not only fun but purposeful, and 99% of the time it felt like I was in complete control, barring some like weird collision glitch if I jump in like a weird spot, and things like that. I will say I did get a couple of crashes though in this game. They were triggered by a couple of different things, so not necessarily the best thing to happen, but even with those crashes, I still didn't find it taking away from how fun this game is. This game was just playing with house money, and so those I believe it was 2 or 3 crashes that I had over the course of my 24-hour playthrough. The 24 hours was able to complete the 100% of the game. That's every skin, or rather every suit for Peter and Miles, as well as every side story and every collectible. Regardless, it was a joy every single time I stepped into the New York, Spider-Man's New York. The story, the back half, the final act of the story was just wow. Just incredible. I'm still a little bit kind of overwhelmed from it. It was just absolutely phenomenal, the backhand. I don't want to spoil anything just yet, but just know Marvel Spider-Man, I did buy the deluxe edition to get those extra suits. But it was worth it, man. I would have paid that price for the normal game. I just, the autosave did save me from the crashes, as my chat is currently reminding me. So yes, the autosave is pretty constant, and the checkpoints all work. So just reloading a checkpoint, or even if the game crashes, I'm right back where I started. So pretty strong autosave, which kind of didn't really lose me any time, maybe a few minutes over the whole playthrough. So just an incredible game. Without getting any of the spoilers, into the spoilers, I just thought this game was absolutely incredible. Definitely my front runner for game of the year, and just wow, that was my recommendation. Yeah, this is going to be just a short thoughts video in terms of that, spoiler free. And if you want to see the spoilerific thoughts video, that will be in a separate altogether video, just for your viewing pleasure. So this, for those of you who finished the game and want to see what I thought about the entirety of the game, story-wise and everything like that, please go ahead and check out that video, which will be located somewhere on the screen. And we will see you guys in a second. Thank you guys so much for watching. Adios.